YouTube does not push my videos or pretty much anybody's, even if you're subscribed and hit the bell notification. You actually have to go to my channel manually yourself to find the videos and watch them. So if you like what you're seeing here, the information that I provide, the philosophical essays, the cerebral content, the book reviews, etc., you're going to have to manually go to my YouTube channel and find the videos. I post new videos every day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the video essays in particular. Entitled to do, and they rejected. You got to keep in mind, these guys clearly didn't want me there. And they still wouldn't let me leave. Request for career intermission program. This is a formal request to be allowed to go to the career intermission program. My father was diagnosed with Alzheimer's and vascular dementia on 15 May 2020. My mother has requested of me that I apply for the career intermission program in an effort to bring me closer to my family in what may be the last few years of my father's life. Thank God it hasn't been the last few years of his life, because since I got home, he got better. Or he stopped progressing. I have no family in Dayton, Ohio. Thank you for your time and consideration in this matter. Should you need to get in contact with me for any reason, these were evil people. They didn't even care that my family was falling apart. They didn't care. Garbage. They were garbage. And they will be thrown in the burn pit along with the rest of the garbage. All right, CIP separation application. I request separation from active duty, transition individual ready, reserve to participate in the career intermission program, CIP. Following information provided: my name, rank, email address, number, stuff like that, where I'm living, blah, blah, blah. And then the first one is commander must recommend approval/disapproval, provide assessment for the airman based on his or her military personal record. And recommendation must include the following: I have reviewed the member's military records to assess all factors and either approve or disapprove it. I am seeking the program based upon humanitarian need, which I was. And then career intermission program, individual ready reserve agreement. I signed the full agreement, put my initials next to everything, and they denied my application. So that is the complete response. Now let's look at the next document in the list. I have a lot. What the heck is going on here? Sorry, guys. There it is. Okay. So that was that one. There's much more. That didn't even include the Article 15 that I got. So let's see here. Response to Article 15 allegations. So I don't know where the Article 15 went. It's in here somewhere, but here's my response to it. Number one, despite clear and overwhelming evidence contradicting the claims of the Article 15 issued to me on 25 May 2020, I have decided to accept the non-judicial punishment. Oh, I already brought this up to you, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I don't need to reread that for you. But what I will read is, okay, that's the formalized story. You don't need to hear that. My I don't give a fuck letter. All right. Why I'm in my current state of not giving a fuck. This was after all that stuff happened. All the LOR, LOC, LOA, the Article 15, me having to lawyer up with my own lawyers to get myself an honorable discharge. These people were bad. They were just bad. One of the most trained people in the world, myself, being wasted. Wasted. Completely wasted. Number 1. The purpose of this memorandum is to show you why I don't care anymore. Below, I'll give a brief outline of point-to-point, not comprehensive, of the various events that have led up to me having this perspective and the endless gaslighting that I have encountered, and that's what it was. Beyond that, several attachments will show in detail most of these points. Number 2. No compassion or desire to remedy the situation has ever been presented to me from the military in any way, shape, or form. A non-comprehensive list of these things that would individually cause someone to be in such a mental state is below. These are things that would cause a person to want to unalive themselves. Frankly, each one of them individually. Number 1, disqualification as a pilot. Number 2, letter of reprimand, bogus charges, told my rebuttals were irrelevant by my supervisor. Number 3, being essentially barred from Palace Chase because of point 2. Point 4, subsequent push to deploy me after LOR. Thankfully, it was tabled. Point 5, PT test failure. This is more contingent upon the high regard I put on it due to my goals, which I was trying to become an astronaut and keep myself in tip-top form for that purpose. And they fucked me over, big time. Number 6, being blocked from going to AFIT full-time because of a single form, 2096 I believe, that my erstwhile commander, Colonel Guy Spencer, could have filled out in 2 minutes. Number 7, being blocked from receiving my AFSC bonus, the $15,000 per year that I should have gotten, and literally being told by AFPC Major Messer that it was because I was overqualified. Yeah, I was pretty fucking mad. Tearing open this scar. I am the only certified ORSA research analyst in my office. A required certification to even legally do this job. I have not received pilot incentive pay for over 3 years. So the double dipping quote-unquote argument is invalid. Number 8, constantly being let down by all different agencies I am told are available to me and having to do their work for them the overwhelming majority of the time. These agencies I went through are listed in my pilot disqualification rebuttal document. In short, I have only ever been treated like I am unwanted, even the villain, in my time in the military. I was trying to do what would have reasonably been the best path for all parties involved and part ways. At first, my desire was to finish out my commitment, because commitments matter, in the reserves and get out of what is very much a toxic environment. None of this is making any sense to me. I feel like I'm being interrogated for offenses I did not commit. Number 3. Therefore, the long and short of it, for anyone trying to tell me it's my fault, fuck you. Email traffic. Yeah, you don't need to hear that. I have more attachments here, so let me pull them up. All right. Letter of reprimand. I already read that to you. I already read that. Let's see, what is this? Yep, I already responded to that. Okay, and I don't think I've read this one to you, so I will. Request for requalification / revalidation as an aviation service. I can't talk. 1. Bottom line up front. On July of 2017, I was disqualified as a pilot in the RC-135V, flown at Offutt Air Force Base in Nebraska. This disqualification was based upon a psychological diagnosis of questionable validity and efficacy. Therefore, I believe my disqualification as a pilot to be in error, and request to be